Welcome back to the Byte platform. This is a demonstration of our new export workflow. And in this case, I'm going to start with classifying the HTS. I'm not sure what that is, so I will start here. I put in my description in the left-hand side. You can make it as detailed or vague as you want. It will affect the number of follow-up questions that you have. And this is using an AI model to review and ask questions. And as I said, depending on how much you put in, you may get more or less follow-up questions. In this case, I'm getting quite a few. Hopefully this is the last one. All right, so from here, I have my HS code and I have a commodity description as well. I'm going to go ahead and save this as a ticket so that I can do further monitoring on it later, and also proof of how I got to my HS code. From here, I'm going to get back into my export workflow, and I'm going to start with screening this. I just want a general idea for what I'm dealing with this commodity. So I'm putting in the HTS code up here. You can put in a product name as well. So I will go ahead and do my Aero gas turbine engine. And I'm going to be sending this to Kenya, so I'll put Kenya there and run my screen. And all of the hits do return down below, and then we can also see here the evaluation. So we can see this is a low risk good, but it does say in my summary here that next steps include conducting an ECCN review to confirm classification and obtaining end-use statement to ensure that everything complies with U.S. export regulations. So again, I'm just going to create a ticket here. And what this ticket does is continually screen and flag. So if this HS code does get added to a list, whether it be a list for dual use goods or anything that gets controlled, I'll get a flag notification within the app that tells me, something has changed about this code. So I've created that now. And then as a next step, because it said to conduct the ECCN review, I'm going to take this product description and head over here to my classification tool within exports and put that classification or that description into my product description. And this tool is in beta right now, but it's good to kind of just get a general idea of where you are falling on the ECCN. Mine is an end item, so I'm going to go ahead and pick my category A. And again, similar to the import or the HTS classification, you get a series of questions making sure that you're landing in the right spot. And I got my final ECCN up here. Again, another product description as well. And from here, I can go to my ECCN check country checker. And in this case, I'm going to put in Kenya and check those controls. And this does take just a second as it goes out to a few different sources to check the controls as well as the country chart. And as you can see, controls were found for this export to Kenya. There are also some related controls I can look into, but this control applies because of national security and depending on the specifications, possibly missile technology as well. So what I'll do here is actually just go ahead and screenshot this. And I'm going to head now to my monitor ticket where I saved that initial screen. And I'm going to upload that screenshot and save that record here and put a comment that says license for Kenya. And also enable my notifications here to see if anything changes as I mentioned. Within these tickets, you do have all of the activity, so you can see that I created a monitor ticket, I've added comments, and I can view the returns here. And that is the export workflow. Feel free to reach out with any questions. Thanks.